Hello my beautiful friend and welcome back to another video. So today we're gonna talk a little bit about Gamescom. But it has been so much. It's been incredible. The last day, the amount of game reveals, this is going to be difficult for me because I want to talk about most of them. It's going to be really tough. But as you can probably already see in the length of the video, it's not going to be that much because I'm going to have to make this video on the weekends when I have more time. So what we're gonna do today is we have Jake Baldino. If you know him, that's great. If you don't, maybe you have seen his other channel. He's one of the guys from Before You Buy. I recommend this channel so much, both channels, because I watch basically everything they make and I really love the Before You Buys and his commentary. Luckily, he made a video from opening night live from Gamescom, everything cool from Gamescom, and we're gonna watch this and yeah, it's going to make it way easier for me. Let's go!
All right, Gamescom, the
Also, great t-shirt.
big convention in Germany, kicked off officially with the opening night live, big Jeff
Woo!
Keighley live stream with some game reveals and stuff like that. And now that the dust has settled, I want to talk about some of the stuff that I personally enjoyed seeing. And now it's stuff I'm excited to talk.
Oh, also, most of the time, I agree with him. And I'm really excited to see if the games that he picked are the ones that I would have picked as well.
About. If you want a whole play-by-play, we did that over on Game Ranks. Here, these are just my personal picks. The event itself didn't have a ton of big, like, barnstormers, big crazy things that blew the doors down, but a couple of things that I'm looking forward to playing, and that's all I really
couple
ever
of games that
look
were
for.
awesome.
So the first thing is a pretty big surprise. We knew something was coming. I didn't expect to see something so soon. This is the newest game from Game Science. The Black Myth guys, the Black Myth Wukong guys, are continuing Black Myth as a series and tackling a new bit of Chinese mythology. And I think that's really cool. This is Black
Really
Myth,
excited for that one.
Zhang Kui. And essentially it's like this god character that fights ghosts or something. Look, I don't know too much about this. I only know so much of Journey to the West, which of course Black Myth Wukong
and
took
Dragon
inspiration
Ball
from this.
got
I don't really
inspired
know anything.
from
And honestly,
Journey
I
from the
kind
West.
of like that. I like going in surprised because
to the
one of the
West.
things I like the most about Black Myth Wukong is that it pulled from Chinese mythology. It seems like it's a good place to mine for interesting stories, characters, creatures, things that I've never seen before. You know, in this day and age, I'm always like, I've seen that. That feels similar.
Yep.
Black Myth
I
really
feel the
pulled
same.
from stuff I had no frame of reference to. So they're doing it again with this, and I just think that's cool. I do think it's going to be quite some time before we actually see this game. They probably only just started it so long ago, but hey, something to look forward to at least. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about is Resident Evil. Of course I'm going to talk about Resident Evil. I did actually get to play Resident Evil Requiem not too long ago, so I'm going to put out a video on that soon, so check that out. Subscribe if you haven't. But Resident Evil Requiem, the trailer we got here, going to be totally honest, it's kind of weird. It's kind of boring. Didn't show a lot. I mean, it's great that it showed Alyssa Ashcroft. You know, Resident Evil fans were happy to see that, but didn't really do too much. It's Grace Ashcroft interacting with her mother, seemingly kind of like this is like a lead up to where we saw the first trailer, but
yeah, this is
it's essentially them going through a haunted hotel. A spooky guy shows up, kills the guy that works at the hotel, and that's presumably where Grace gets kidnapped. Cool, I guess. It tells me nothing about the game. I still want to know so much more. I feel like this game is holding back a bunch of secrets from us. And honestly, that's actually pretty cool. Like, I'm happy to just have this air of mystery about it. I'm a Resident Evil fan. I was going to play it anyway. So to be kept in the dark, it is kind of cool. But like I said, I did play a bit of the game. So I will be talking about that soon. I liked what I played, honestly. Oh man, now this one, this is Valor Mortis. Holy shit. So this actually was in the pre-show. This was like the pre-opening night live stream thing.
Wait, what was Valor Mortis?
This looks absolutely awesome. This is right up my alley. This is a first-person action game from the people who made Ghost Runner. They make tight, challenging, responsive, zippy games, and this is something totally different. Just the trailer, just the setup alone, the art style, the look of the characters, the like Napoleon's army style of everything. I love it. I am just a sucker for this shit. This is like
Holy
why I love
crap,
Rise
what
of
is
P and its
this?
art style and its setting and its architecture. And here, once again, I find myself loving the look of a game and really wanting to play a game that is billed as a Souls-like. I'm not saying that. I'm not like a game journalist calling everything a Souls-like.
Dude.
It's literally the developer's words, okay? Relax. The official Steam description, Valor Mortis is a first-person action Souls-like. You're this former soldier of Napoleon's army who dies and rises from the dead to find this land infested with like a plague and weird shit going on, and I'm about that. It's from first-person perspective, and it does look very tight. It looks challenging.
Okay, for that one, it really does look interesting. I dig the setting. The thing for me right now is the game Covenant, if you have seen that one before, from all the devs that left Bungie, that left id Software, and all the other big companies, they're making their own game, which looks incredible. I'm way more excited for that one, but probably because it's more of the style that I love. But this one, this piques my interest in a very, very good way.
The glimpses of gameplay we got, but it looks cool, and I'm totally going to give it a shot. I'm a little burnt out on the Souls-like genre. I've talked about that a lot already, but
me too.
every
One of the... What is happening there? One of the reasons why I never finished Elden Ring is not only the length of the game, but it's also like, so, oh man, I played so much of this. A Mortal Shell I never finished because it got tedious at one point, and that's one of the reasons why I'm not diving into Lies of P as much as I want to. I really love that it's basically a successor to Bloodborne. It is Bloodborne 2 in disguise. And I love Bloodborne. But damn, I need a break from Souls-like games, man, as much as I love them.
time, like, I think I'm out when like a game provides something interesting around that, like a cool art style, interesting setting, weird new enemies. I'm about that. There's definitely like a Godric thing going on here, like a type of boss we saw in the trailer. That's pretty cool. Like, it's clearly inspired, but that badass soldier in the cinematic, like, that is so cool. And then the gameplay reveal shows that like you actually, that's an enemy type. You fight these guys, these like Napoleonic generals, and that's sick as hell, man. I'm into this one because I'm looking for things that I haven't seen before. That's like the theme. And yeah, this is just coming 2026. That's about all we know. Also, I got to see another look at John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. I'm just happy to know that this game still exists because I thought the concept was really cool. Compared to the last trailer, unfortunately, this time the trailer just didn't have as much like soul to it, edge to it. It feels like some of the character was stripped away. I hope that's not the actual case in the game. I hope that's just the marketing, because the concept here is cool. A Left 4 Dead style game with hordes of enemies, first person, you and friends, but also this is all centered around vehicles as well. I don't know. That's just something good, simple.
There's been so many things. I'm sorry that I'm pausing so much right now. There's so many games. I haven't seen these two, and
fun that I want to play. John Carpenter's name being attached to it is cool, but he's very, very upfront about he just like how he loves just getting paychecks. So, Godspeed to him. So do I. But yeah, not a lot of information still on this one, but I'm just glad this is still a thing because it's been a minute since we've heard from it. Also, Cult of the Lamb Woolhaven. This is from their words a really big expansion for Cult of the Lamb. I loved Cult of the Lamb. I put it on my Game of the Year list the year it released, and then since then I haven't really looked back. And now to see it come back in full force with a big expansion. Hey, boss, can you stop making noise?
Doggo!
I'm trying to talk to the people. Do you want to say hi? Come on up. Or you want to go sit? Good boy.
I miss my dog.
Anyway, this is like new enemy types, seemingly new dungeons, more cult members, stuff like that. I'm just happy to have an excuse to go back to this game because I was really hooked on it back when it released. It was a good Steam Deck game. Also, speaking of DLC, I loved Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and the Order of Giants DLC got dated for
really need to
September
play Indiana
4th.
Jones.
I'm going to be jumping into this
just too expensive
right away.
for
I'm
me right now.
going on vacation during that time, but I'll be back and I'll play that. And yeah, I just liked that. I want more of this Indiana Jones that Machine Games set up. I think Troy Baker did a fantastic job. I did a whole video on that game. If you want to check that out, that'll be on my channel. But along with that, they announced a Nintendo Switch version coming in 2026 for Switch 2.
Oh my God.
And I think that's great, because I think Indiana Jones needs to live on beyond the movies at this point. The movies aren't cutting it. So I think
really need to play
needs
this
to get
game
out to as many people as possible. This is a good Indiana Jones
And no,
thing,
I'm not going to subscribe
also,
to
briefly, a new
Game
trailer
Pass.
for Onimusha, Way of the Sword.
Yes!
Showing a bit more of like, the
Onimusha!
complex enemy types and like the crazier shit going on in this game. Brief trailer, but very cool. Still one of my most anticipated games. It's also another one I got to play recently that I'm cooking on a video for. I got some gameplay I captured myself and stuff like that. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Also,
Yeah, I'm
this
excited.
is coming out very soon, but Bloober Team's new like third-person Dead Space style game, Chronos.
Oh no.
The New
I'm
Dawn.
not liking that
Good
one.
trailer. Also, I just wanted to put this on your radar because I think a lot of people don't realize this is releasing pretty soon. It seems like it might actually be pretty solid. I haven't played it yet.
I have
don't wanna
thoughts,
jump
but
the
I'm
gun,
going
but
to
just
talk
having
about that
spoken
one
to
on the
people who have
weekends.
checked it out, they might be onto something here. So I hope they don't fuck it up. The concept is
They're
really
going
cool. I also just love these types of games.
probably mess it
Third-person
up.
games,
I
third-person
think this is
survival
going to
horror
be a
games,
5 or
third-person
6.
survival horror sci-fi games. I'm in. Also, another small announcement that I thought was good. Ghosts of Yotei getting Legends mode in 2026.
I haven't
Ghost
seen
of
the
Tsushima
trailer.
Legends was just like a good ass mode, man. Like it was really underrated. I didn't get as much time to play it as I wanted to, but what I did check out, I thought was sweet. Another excuse to stay in that world. So I'm glad the sequel is
not
getting it,
going
because
to
it would
play
have
the
felt like a
game.
bummer without it. Also, finally, a freaking Sony game, like a single player game with a good multiplayer mode again, because you know the Last of Us Factions
Definitely.
isn't a
But
thing anymore.
I'm not
so I
going
don't
to
have
play it because
much.
I'm not
So, yeah.
sitting on my
Anyway,
PlayStation
rant
as
over.
of late.
What was I?
Haven't
What am I
turned
on?
it
Oh, Vampire the
on.
Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
Wait, when did I turn on my PlayStation? It's probably been... Wait, I moved into this apartment 5 months ago. Approximately. So at least 4 months I did not turn on the PlayStation. Yeah, that says a lot.
It's got a release date. It's coming out in October. Finally, hopefully, unless it gets delayed again. This doesn't look like a game, like it doesn't look like an intense RPG, like a CRPG first person thing. It looks a little more linear. It looks a little more cinematic. There are previews trickling
I
out
have
now.
no
Some people
problem
at
with that.
Gamescom and other places have been able to check this out. I'm still like hoping for the best here. If it doesn't feel like a sequel to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, at least maybe it can be a cool vampire game. I'll at least take that. The game's been through some development hell.
At
I'm
this
just happy
point,
to see it
I
get out
just
the
want
door.
an awesome
Hopefully be
vampire
all right.
game.
But again, that releases in October. Also, did you guys see that they're locking
Two playable
apparently
clans
2 of the
behind
playable
30
clans behind
bucks
paid
DLC?
DLC, like pre-order, like
What?
bullshit? Like, man, what the hell? That's certainly also not going to help with fan goodwill. Good luck with that. Also, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Look, man,
Yes!
I have aged out of Lego games, I guess, and like
Me too.
the
But that
Lego
one I'm
Star Wars
probably
games,
going
they
to
were good.
play.
I played them, but I had younger siblings, so that's why I played them. Look, I'm an adult. I don't play these baby games. Are you kidding me? It's Batman, dude. I'm gonna play the shit out of this.
Yeah.
I love Batman.
Lego
so
Batman
much.
is
I've been
one of
pretty
the
upfront
best
about that, but I
movies,
also
eh?
like Batman Beyond the movies. And this seems like it's very much celebrating and lampooning a lot of the movie moments, but apparently it's going to have more than that. We saw some Arkham references, potentially some comic references. I saw
I love
what I
this.
call it, some
I'm
glimpses
so
of like some
playing
Snyder
this
stuff.
game.
Oh, Scott Snyder. I need to point, not Zack Snyder, Scott Snyder. But look, with this, I think this is really cool. And I like that they're kind of being upfront. It looks like it plays and feels kind of like an Arkham game, like a Lego Batman Arkham. And I'm all in for that. That could be a lot of fun. They also said that there's going to be difficulty modes. So to make the game not a cakewalk, that's going to engage me a little more, because a lot of Lego games you can kind of play with your eyes closed, like the last Lego Star Wars one. But yeah, I think that's cool. But also, I think it's bold of them to go for another Lego Batman and try and celebrate and joke about the whole history of Batman, when the Lego Batman movie did that so well. That was such a
Yep.
specific thing. They made fun of Bane's voice in that too. But this still manages to feel a little bit different than that. And I'm excited to see
Dude,
how.
dude, the Lego Batman movie, unironically, for me personally, is one of the best Batman movies. And I'm not saying this as a joke. I genuinely mean it. It is so well done. I mean the new one with what's his name? Ah, damn, I forgot the name of the actor. The one who looks like Gustav in Expedition 33. Um Oh, damn, I forgot. Doesn't really matter at this moment. That one I really, really like because it's what Batman is. He's a detective. He's doing detective work. And there is, of course, it's not the perfect Batman movie, but I really enjoy that one. And after that, of course, the awesome Christian Bale ones. And then, yeah, the older ones as well. What was, as a child, I loved Adam West. Holy damn, I have so many quotes, not quotes, the life lessons from Batman. I don't know what to call how they are in English, because back then I just watched them in German and was like, a rolling stone never takes on moss or something like that. And it was so funny. It was so good. I loved it. Oh man, I love Batman. We really need a new awesome Batman game.
They end up doing it. Also, Matt Berry as Bane is a good choice. But also, can we get some real actual Bane? Like the real Bane
Yeah,
in a
please.
game for once?
Please.
Jesus, man. Is that too hard to ask? Anyway, you're damn right I ended this video on a Lego game. I don't care. Embrace your childhood sometimes. This looks cool. That's everything that I really liked from the Gamescom opening night live stream thing. There's a lot more to come out of Gamescom, so keep your eyes out for more information. I'll talk about what I want when I can in spots, maybe on Game Ranks too. So keep your eyes peeled, but I'd love to know like what's on your radar. And if any of this stuff, sure. If you didn't like the event, sure. But was there something that piqued your interest or something coming out of the other Gamescom presentations, the Xbox thing? I think there's like a future game show thing. Let me know what you're thinking about.
Oh yeah, we saw the
If you like this video,
Ally,
clicking the like button
Xbox
helps me out
X,
legitimately.
whatever
I appreciate
the
it because I'm
name
just talking about stuff I
of
like, stuff I find
the
interesting.
new handheld
so,
is.
yeah, thank you. But that's it. Like I said, I got a lot more
So yeah,
videos
go
coming soon.
give it a
Resident
like.
Evil
As
9
always, I
and,
pre-liked
Animusha hands-on.
basically
So,
every
yeah,
video
that's it.
that I'm
I'm
watching.
Jake Baldino. See you soon.
Because
Subscribe
I
Video Games.
only
Pizza's on
subscribe
me.
to channels that I really like, and even when I disagree, I basically like the video because I like the people behind everything. Okay, yeah. Again, you will find the video in the description box below. Go give him a like. Say hi from me. Again, Saturday or Sunday, whenever I have the most time? No, when I have more time, I will go through a couple of other games as well that I want to talk about in maybe the same style like Jake right now, because there are some things that really piqued my interest. And over the coming days, there's also going to be more. But tomorrow we're going to do regular news. If nothing comes up, I'm going to make a Gamescom video. Yeah, that sounds good. Even though we had something. No. Tomorrow is going to be news. I wrote it down somewhere. No, it's not on the other table. I don't remember where I put it. I will find it. Tomorrow we have news. And then, again, on the weekend, Gamescom. Oh man, I wish that I could attend it, but I didn't find any babysitter for my cats, especially as both of them are special needs. Oh, that makes it so difficult. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I'm keen to know what you have to say. And while you're here, please remember to do all the things that make the dings. And by that I of course mean like and subscribe. And if you want, you can share this video with your friends. Yeah, that's basically it. Was that it? Yeah, like, subscribe, blah blah blah. Yeah, doesn't matter. I'm tired. Have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, bye, bye.